In this video, I'll briefly cover entry requirements and then move on to talk about finances. It's easy to hide the financial element of studying at theology colleges, but I want to be upfront about the costs involved. First, however, I'll go over our entry qualifications, which at the most basic are 5 Scottish national qualifications, including 3 at higher level, one of which should be English. However, there are also a couple of other non-traditional modes of entry. We will consider other vocational and professional qualifications, and there is a route to entry onto further studies via the successful completion of an access module. By standard, we usually interview all candidates, but we think of it less like a formal interview and more a conversation to make sure we're all on the same page. There are 4 courses of study that you can apply to that result in a qualification: a 1-year certificate, a 2-year diploma, a 3-year degree, and a 4-year honours degree, and all of these are theology with pastoral studies. You can apply to study these full-time or part-time, and you can also study on a module-by-module basis, although there's no guarantee that this way will result in a qualification. SBC is classed as a private educational institution, and so although all our degrees are validated by the University of the West of Scotland, our students do not get funded in quite the same way. While our full-time students can access Student Awards Agency Scotland funding, or SAS, they can't get fully funded for their studies. Our costs for the current academic year are around about £6,000, and UWS also charge a registration fee per year, which is between £150 and £300 depending on your year of study. I realise all of this can sound daunting, and we recognise the time, money and energy required to study theology at college. However, I want to share with you a couple of ways to look at finances that we hope can make it more accessible. First, we can arrange a payment plan over the 9 months of the academic year. This way you can spread the cost into a more manageable monthly payment. Second, if you are eligible for SAS funding, you can get almost a third of your fees paid. Currently, our full-time students get £1,765. Third, SAS also allow you to take out a loan that ultimately is repayable to SAS. Typically, these are for living expenses, but can help to manage the financial implications of studying at SBC. Fourth, there are small amounts of funding available from private grant awarding bodies, and the college has a small bursary fund. We can't guarantee any of these, but some of our students have benefited from these in the past. Fifth, we recommend thinking about personal sources of finance. Churches and denominations often sponsor students in their studies. Some students work part-time, and others fundraise for support. When you break the cost of studying down and consider the different sources of funding, we think it makes it more manageable to study at SBC. We recognise it is a significant investment, but we think it's a good investment, and we do all we can to make sure the cost of studying isn't prohibitive. If you got to this stage and you're considering applying to the Scottish Baptist College, then we recommend that you get in contact with us, and we can help you through the process of applying and organising your finances. I hope these videos have answered a lot of your questions about studying with us, but I'm sure that you have more. If so, send me an email and we can arrange a further conversation about studying at the Scottish Baptist College.